Nestled in the heart of Maine is a place where history runs on steel rails. Today we're exploring Belfast and Moosehead Lake Railroad in Unity, a hidden gem for train lovers and history buffs alike. Built in 1870s, this line once hauled logs, livestock, and locals across Maine. The Belfast and Moosehead Lake Railroad ran from Belfast on the coast to Vernon Junction. Now, thanks to volunteers and local historians, parts of it still live as a heritage railroad. In the fall, you can take the train right from here, Unity Station. Oh, look at that old railroad signal post. You can take it to the Mofka Fair in Thorndike, a few miles down the tracks. Here's a clip from a video I shot last September during the Mofka Fair. Mofka stands for Maine Organic Farmers and Gardeners Association. The Common Ground Fair always happens on the third weekend in September. Using the existing tracks and trains to bring fairgoer to the Common Ground Fair is a great strategy. It certainly helped ease traffic congestions to and from the fairground from neighboring towns such as Unity and Thorndike. And I heard the passengers say they really enjoyed their scenic rides. It's not just a ride, but a time machine rolling through Maine's countryside. The creak of the cracks and whistle, it all bring the past to life. On an off-season day like today, April 21st, 2025, those railroad cars sit patiently at Unity Depot Station here, awaiting good times to show up. They wish it's September again. Besides, during September, these trains being used to service fairgoers to the Mofka Common Fairground in the summertime. They offer leisure outings, rides for railroad fans. Don't know if that's a Pullman card or not, but that one looks in relatively good shape. All right, I'm trying to get up on a... Oh, there's a big old stove in there. I guess these carriages are out of commission. This is a caboose, and it says no trespassing inside. And old Maine Central caboose. Had seen better days. Very interesting looking. Don't know what's that for? Here is a diesel electric locomotive. And I think if you view my Common Ground Fair video from last September, you would have seen this little diesel engine 8231 pulling the trains. I think they also do provide tour services in the summertime, and using these carriages, and it'll be fun. And we will try to get on one of these tours, and so you can see it. Again, here's some footages I shot last September during the Mafgar Fair, and these carriages you just had seen them a few seconds ago, now sitting in the yard patiently waiting for their moment to shine. Train's going back to Unity to get more passengers. Here looks like the yard and maintenance facility. A lot of what you see here is kept running by volunteers, people who love trains, history, and keeping this legacy alive. That's a nice looking dual road and rail pickup truck. Belonged to Belfast Moosehead Rail. Right over there's a turntable for turning engines around. We're gonna take a look. Unity, here's the turntable. I think it's no longer functional. Second engine and a bulk carriage. We looked around in the yard. Lo and behold, not too far from the turntable, here are the rusting parts sitting there, waiting to be restored. So far, we only looked at the north side of the depot road. And as you can see, there are a few more equipment and rolling stocks on the south side of Depot Street. Look at what we have got here. Don't
Maine
tell
Central.
me if I'm correct. We're looking at a snow dozer
on display.
Let's go run around the other side, and that certainly will give us a pretty good clue as to what this is. Sure enough, looks like a very interesting looking snow dozer. Looks pretty effective for snow removal. We need it in this parts of Maine. It's made by snowplow company Ridgeway, Pennsylvania. And very interesting looking equipment. I guess we're getting too close to some dogs. The dog is getting really attached to these equipment there. As you can see in the next picture too, some maintenance work are definitely required. BML, Belfast and Moose Lake. It's actually Belfast and Moosehead Lake Railway. As you can see, they have got everything from vintage cabooses to old switch levers, even a couple of locomotives that look ready to roll. But these GE locomotives, looks like they need some TLC before they can roll down the tracks again. But they're very colorful. It's very lovely to look at these vintage locomotives. One day may these locomotives run again down these tracks. Don't forget to visit Alpaca Farm and grab a bite at the Unity House of Pizza, or check out Unity Pound nearby. This town's got a vibe that's hard to fake. A little bit down the street, you will see some awesome, vivid moose and elk sculptures right outside Unity Historical Society building. You are looking at those lovely sculptures. Unity Historical Society building. Nice sculptures right outside. As you drive through Unity, you unmistakably would have seen this sign. Unity does have a thriving Amish community, and they're hardworking folks. There's a very nice community store and a bike shop run by the Amish people. And as you can see, you can get a lot of good supplies at this store. And you can get stoves, you can get corral panels, and you can get Green Mountain organic animal feed. It's all there. They make a killer brownie at the Amish Community Store. Next time you're there, make sure you get a couple of squares of that. So that's the Belfast and Moosehead Lake Railroads in Unity, Maine, and also the community store run by the Amish people, also in Unity, Maine. Whether you're into trains or just chasing quiet corners of American history, this place is worth the trip. Hit like if you love trains. Subscribe for more of the beaten track travel, and drop a comment if you have been here or know a spot I should check it out next time. Thank you very much for watching.